Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great week. I've been having a lot of conversations around how to integrate with Fliplet with my clients. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share a couple of videos on how you can integrate and how it will improve your user experience and the overall functionality of your app. Over the next couple of videos, we're going to be sharing some information around Microsoft, HiQ, and Litera Foundation and how easy it is to integrate with these softwares. So integrations are all about data, right? So what data do I want to share? Who do I want to share it with? How often should it be synced up with my apps to make sure it's up to date? But the idea is to take away all that manual work that you've done in the past to update your data sources, update your lists, updating your app. For example, in the case of an event, every time somebody signs up or every time you have new attendees, you have to go in and fill that information out in the app as well as in your software. So it's really double the work. What we want to do is take away that additional work, and every time anything is updated on your software, it gets updated on the app itself. Now you can use existing software to manage content, whether that be a news feed, whether that be, like I said, adding, for example, new joiners to your organization in the case of a directory, and really allows you to work with existing software that you have. So the workflows are going to be familiar to your users, and therefore the adaptation is going to be very, very, very easy. Now let's talk a little bit about Microsoft. The most important thing about Microsoft is that everybody uses it, right? We've all used Microsoft in our current job, or we used it in the past, so it's very familiar to us, whether it is working with a Microsoft Word document, an Excel document, SharePoint, to share files and lists. Everybody has used Microsoft in some form or fashion. But the idea is that you can sync up information from your Microsoft products to be reflected in the app. And you can also write back from your app, depending on the current plan that you're on. But basically, the idea is for you to take advantage of doing things once and having that reflected back and forth, right? You can sync information from Excel, you can sync information from SharePoint, and make sure that your data stays fresh, it stays up to date without you having to do it twice. Now you can take it one step further and use Power Automate to create workflows within your app and really connect Fliplet through your different Microsoft products. In order to do that, we have actually created custom connectors that you can use right away to basically create the workflows within your app and making sure that everything runs smoothly. You can also integrate by using our APIs directly. So let's take a look at at how you can use the Power Automate connectors. It's really super simple. First thing you're going to do is you're going to configure your workflows in Power Automate or Logic Apps. Then you're going to choose Fliplet, and then from that point, you're going to use the different action triggers. You're going to work your existing processes to integrate with Fliplet as a new workflow. And keep in mind, this works both with cloud and desktop automation. You can read an Excel file, a SharePoint file, a JSON file, XML file, and you can copy all that directly into our Fliplet data sources. So you can see how this is going to start saving you time really very, very soon. Some of the benefits, like I mentioned before, you can manage existing content and make sure that everything is up to date without really adding to your workload. You are familiar with the software that you're using, so it's going to be familiar to you. It's going to be familiar to your user as well, which is going to take that adaptation process and move it along very, very quickly. Your apps will be within existing workflows that people are already using, right? Again, keeping everything familiar is very, very key in this instance, and an integration will definitely help with that. You can control access to Fliplet Studio and your apps as well, so it also will help with the level of security. So taking advantage of integrations is really very, very, very important. There's some use cases that we can share with you. If you are interested in exploring a little bit farther, there is a link to our connectors here at the bottom, and we can also set an appointment with your account manager and your CS to make sure that we discuss what you're interested in integrating with your app. I hope this video has been helpful. I will be sending you some additional videos very, very soon on HiQ and Litera Foundation. Thank you.